You will never believe how much money I've saved doing my own gel nails at home. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of money. Probably like in the hundreds of dollars. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my own gel nails at home, and most all of my supplies are from Amazon. They're all super affordable. It's honestly therapeutic doing my own nails, and if I mess up, I don't feel bad fixing it for myself. I always get so nervous like telling the people at the nail salon that I don't like the color, so it's just so much easier. It takes off a lot of stress. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my own gel nails at home. First, I'm going to do a breakdown of all the products that I use that are from Amazon. By the way, all of these are linked on my storefront, so you guys can easily find these if you're interested. First things first is the UV nail lamp. The nail lamp that I have is like $33 on Amazon, but it does go on sale sometimes, so be on the lookout for that. It is super high quality and it has different settings for different timers, and it's just really easy to use. This is what the nail lamp looks like. It has a plug that goes in back here, and then when you turn it on, you just set your hand in here and it's perfect. The next thing I got was this cuticle trimmer and pusher here. It's like a little set. It was only $8 on Amazon and it's really good quality, so you need this for your nail prep. I would also recommend getting like a nail file and a nail buffer just for nail prep and making sure that everything is clean and ready to go. That way you get your nails shaped the way you want. You can get those on Amazon or you can get them at Walmart or something like that. I prefer getting Olive and June products. They're a little more expensive, but the quality is phenomenal and everything is like so cute too. It's all like really aesthetic and everything. Next for nail prep is going to be this pH Bond by Gelish. This is the one that I have. You can get nail bond for like $12 to $13 on Amazon. So I get this and I do it before I put any color on my nails. Like after I prep, but before I put any color on. It kind of works as like a dehydrator. It makes sure that all the oils are taken out so that your nail, like the color, will stick really well to your nail. Another really helpful thing for nail prep is this instant cuticle remover. This is by Sally Hansen. I get mine from Amazon. It was only $5. I've also seen it at Walmart and Target, places like that. But basically you put this on your cuticles and it kind of works to soften them so that you can trim them with the trimmer that I showed you earlier and make sure that your nail bed is nice and long and you won't get any paint on your cuticles, because then it just kind of looks crusty, you know? You gotta make sure it looks clean, right? So that was only $5. Now when it comes to actually doing the painting part, the part that everyone loves, it's really important to have a base coat and a top coat. I use this brand Imelly. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but they're on Amazon and they're pretty affordable. Their base coat and top coat comes as a set and it's only $8 on Amazon. This is a really good brand and I've used them quite a bit and I still have plenty left over. So when it comes to polishes, I still use this brand of polish, and I actually got a set of 6 nail polishes and they're all like this pink nude shade family, and it was only $16 for all 6. That is a really good deal, I think, and the quality is really good. It doesn't really chip or peel or anything. Like literally my nails will stay on for 3 to 4 weeks. No joke, like they last me forever. The next thing is gonna be cuticle oil or cream or something like that. I actually do have a Sally Hansen cuticle oil and I also have a Burt's Bees cream that you kind of rub your finger on and then put it on your cuticles just to keep them moisturized, because sometimes they get dry, especially in the winter, and they look kind of crusty. So you want to be sure that your nail beds are looking moisturized and clean. Those are all of the supplies that you're gonna need to do your nails at home. Super easy. So I'm gonna add up the total and put it on the screen for you guys. All in all, this comes out to be like around $100 or so, give or take, depending on the brands you get, or if you get some extra things like, you know, nail files and stuff like that. It's gonna be around $100. Now hear me out. I was really nervous to spend $100 on nail stuff because I was like, what if this sucks? Like, what if it doesn't turn out good? It's amazing, okay, take that from me. But at the same time, when you go to the nail salon, let's say you go every 3 weeks religiously, you're gonna spend $40 every 3 weeks, okay? If you go 4 times to the salon, you're gonna be spending $160, right? Around, give or take. Plus tips, you gotta tip too. So it ends up being super expensive, and that's only like, what, 2 or 3 months worth of nail trips to the salon. So if you're doing your nails at home, like this has lasted me over probably 8 months or so, and I've done my nails so many times and I've never had to buy more polish or anything, which you can do if you want more colors, but I'm fine with the ones that I have, so I'm literally not bought more stuff. So this has saved me so much money. And it's also just really good quality. They never chip, they never peel, they last me forever, and it's just all really good quality. My nails right now are super crusty and gross because I painted them with regular polish, and then of course I smudged them in the shower and as I slept. So you can see, maybe you can't really tell in the camera, but they're gross. Just take my word for it. So I'm gonna take that off and then show you how I do my gel nails. It's gonna be super easy. Like, I'm not very good at painting my nails, but I feel like a pro when I do this. So it's beginner friendly, so let's do our nails. Okay, so I'm filming this on a different day, but I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my nails now. I'm gonna start with the nail prep, so I'm gonna take you through that step by step. Let's get started, let's prep our nails. First things first, you're gonna wanna use your cuticle remover, and you're just gonna put a dot on each cuticle. I usually let mine sit for a little bit. I use my cuticle pusher and go ahead and push them back. There's gonna be some residue, so I like to have a paper towel or just some toilet paper to wipe it all off. That just softens your cuticles. Mine aren't looking too bad right now, but if they are, you're gonna take this cuticle cutter and you're just gonna get really close to the nail bed and just kind of snip at the cuticle itself, but make sure you don't get your skin because it is pretty sharp. When that's done, the next thing you're gonna do is file your nails to the shape that you would like them to be. I like mine to be in a squoval shape, which is just kind of like a rounded square, but you can shape them however you'd like. So once you've done all those steps, you're all done with your nail prep and you are ready to start with the polish. One thing that I like to do is go ahead and set up everything that I'm going to be using so that I don't have to reach with wet fingers or anything to grab anything that I need. Just make sure it's all right there in front of me and lined up and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and plug up my gel nail lamp. That way it's ready for when I need it. This is the plug I mentioned earlier. It just comes like this, and all you have to do is plug in this back part and then obviously plug it into the wall and you're ready to go. So now whenever I press the 60-second button, it turns on just like that. So I have all the things that I'm gonna need right here. I have my pH Bond dehydrator, my base coat, my color, and my top coat. I forgot to mention this, but before you do your dehydrator, you're gonna wanna buff your nails just by doing this real lightly, and it's gonna make them look super dry, kind of like that. And scratchy, but that's just gonna make sure that everything really sticks to your nail and it doesn't do any peeling or chipping or anything like that. You also don't want to over buff, just enough to where it's just a little bit, but nothing crazy. Okay, let's get into the painting. First things first is the pH dehydrator bond. Just gonna apply this onto each nail. And then you're gonna take the base coat and it's gonna go real thin on each nail. Okay, so while my nails are curing, I want to mention that cure time is going to depend on the polish, like the brand of polish that you use. So for the brand that I have on Amazon that's linked in my storefront, I cure for 60 seconds for each layer. So you're going to cure for 60 seconds when you do your one base coat. You're going to cure 60 seconds for each layer of color. I usually do around 2 coats of color. And then you're also going to do 60 seconds after you put your top coat on. You don't want to over cure or under cure because that's going to lead to either peeling or chipping, so you want to make sure that you do the right amount. Be sure to look it up, and you also want to make sure that you paint in a really evenly layered coat. If it's super uneven or it's a super thick coat, it might not dry evenly, which causes them to mess up. So now they are done and I'm ready for color. I'm going to be using the color 119 from this brand. It's this like mauve-y color looking thing, so we're going to paint that now. Okay, so this is what they look like after one coat. They're pretty light, but it's a really light pink and it just kind of blends into my skin, which I love. Now I'm gonna do the second coat and then do the top coat. Another quick thing I want to mention is that if you do happen to get the side of your finger with the nail polish, you're gonna want to scrape it off or use nail polish remover just to get it off before you cure it, because once you cure it, it's gonna be stuck on your finger. So make sure that you take it off before you put it into the lamp. All I have to do is the top coat and then I'm gonna be done, and they are looking so good. I'm almost done. I also have to go to class in 30 minutes, so I hope I can finish my other hand. I guess we'll find out. They look really good when you put some cuticle oil on at the very end. Everything just looks so moisturized, even some lotion too. It just makes your hands look so good. Here is the final product that looks so good, like this really light pink, and I love this color because it just feels like a mature shade of pink, if you know what I mean. All right, that's really all there is to it. I hope that this was easy for you to follow, easy to understand. I promise it's so worth it in the end to save this kind of money and do it at home. Plus it's really fun. Like I enjoy always when I do my nails again. If you like stuff like this or you need to know how to take off gel polish, let me know. I can also make a video on that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and I'll see you next time. Bye.